Hi guys, Alex Ferraro here. So in this video, I want to show you the case study and basically the Facebook account that generates over $200,000 per month in sales. And basically that's only run by Facebook. It's only driven by Facebook advertising. And that grows the e-commerce store behind it, Shopify e-commerce store. So what I want to do in this video, I want to show you exactly how I'm able to get those kind of results. So you can take it and implement it for your business. You can scale your own Facebook campaigns. You can scale your own Shopify store using the insights that I have learned from this, from running these ads. So here is the proof. Basically, you can see here for some reason it does not load, but basically the last month's results with this store, you can see here. With this account, so we spent $41,000 on advertising. We have generated $233,000 back. So on each dollar that we spent on advertising, we have generated over $5 back. So for those of you in e-commerce, for those of you in Shopify specifically, for those of you who are using Facebook ads to grow their business, you probably know that that's pretty decent ROI. And I want to show you exactly how we achieved that result. So basically what we do and the way we approach Facebook advertising campaigns is we have different degrees of traffic, right? So if someone if you just come, if you just walk the street and if you would just meet someone for the first time and you would try to sell them something, they're not likely to buy from you, right? So but then once you know that person better, and you try to sell them something, they're more likely to buy. So that's basically the approach that we take with our campaigns. We divide our traffic by, hot, warm, and cold. So, and the cold audience is usually, the biggest. These are people that have never heard of your brand, of your business, and they see your ads for the first time. And so in this campaign, in this account, we have divided basically the traffic that we have into different stages, into different basically traffic temperatures. So we had hot campaigns, we have warm, we have cold, and so I want to show you basically the main kind of like settings and like the ads we have used, so you can basically see and learn from this, and you can learn and implement your business. So, and mistakes that I see a lot of people are making is they just try to make instant ROI on just cold traffic, and they don't have any retargeting, they don't have any campaigns to optimize their performance to make more profit from their existing customers, and oftentimes that's why their campaigns are not profitable. So I want to show you basically the like one of the campaigns. So basically here you can see the like the results from this campaign. So for example, for this one, we had 457 purchases here for on average was $6. So we have spent $3,000 on advertising with this one. With this ad set, we have generated $24,000 back, which is more than 7-to-1 return on ad spend. And so I want to show you the the settings here. So I want to show you how simple that is to make Facebook advertising work. So you can see here basically what we have in here is very simple settings, and so so basically what you can see in here. This is the audience of people who have been, who are paid customers to this business, and these are like the results. You can see these are like very wide targeting, very simple targeting, optimizing for purchases. So if you only starting Facebook advertising, you don't have that many customers, you don't have that many data on your pixel. That might not be as effective, but still it will be effective if you apply the retargeting in a way that I'll show you now. And basically, you can see here how how simple that is. So we have basically almost all of the placements here, because we found that if the more freedom we give to Facebook, basically to optimize and optimize the delivery of ads to to the people placements they consider worthwhile, and to get us the minimum cost per purchase that we are expecting. I've noticed that gets us the best results. That oftentimes people limit their ads to certain audiences, or to certain, like, they try to exclude and narrow their audiences as much as possible. But what I have found is, like, the more freedom you give Facebook, the more it has the room to optimize and find the ideal target audiences and the ideal, basically ideal buyers for your product. And so here you can see basically the ads. This is retargeting ads, and so this campaign here by itself, we have here 39 ads. And so the reason why we have 39 ads is because we want customers to see different ads, and also we don't want them to see the exact same ad every single time. So we have multiple ads. We have multiple basically different ads to show to this audience. So they never get bored of it. And as you can see, as a result of it, the relevance score is very high. So we have 8, 7, 9. Relevance score is very high. The cost per result is very low, so we have only $6 cost per results here. So as you can see, that's one of the strategies. If you do retargeting, if you try to show your customers, show you like the small list of people who know your brand, if you want to show them your ads, just try to show them as many different images as possible, because if you just constantly show them the same ad over and over again, they'll get bored and they'll stop clicking, and your conversion will suffer. Your relevance score will drop, and you'll get less people to basically buy from you. So that's just one of the insights. I'll share more insights with you guys just in a second. And so that's basically how we structure campaigns. You can see here we have, like, if something does not hit the CPAs that we have established, if we, for example, if we only want to allow ads that make us more than 3-to-1 return on ad spend, or 4-to-1, we simply turn off the ones that have like 1 or 2 return on ad spend. So this one here is turned off, as you can see here. So also here we have the 3-to-1 minimum return on ad spend, so we have turned off this one. So it depends on your own goals, and for yourself you need to establish the goal that, for example, if you want at least 2x return on ad spend, then you turn off the ads that deliver like 1x return or less. And so here another insight that I want to show you guys. So for example here, so let's do this one. So it's just go inside. Cool. So here what we have is basically different ad sets, and what I'll show you in a second. They're really awesome. So very simple targeting, as you can see, just lookalike of people who who have been the best customers for us, and you can see the targeting very wide, 24 to 65, like men and women all included. So whether, like, this product is mostly for women, but nevertheless still we include all of the all of the genders here. And also we have some kind of like extra targeting in here. Parents with preschoolers, parents with early school age children. So that's kind of like additional layer of targeting that we have added, but we include all of the genders here. And so basically that's very simple targeting that we use, and as you can see, it's pretty effective. And I'll show you in a second. The basically the structure, the ads, the exact ads that we are using, and you'll see how simple they are, so you can replicate them in your own business to sell your own products. And so you can see like overall it has like more than 5-to-1 return on each dollar that has been spent on advertising. Like 5-to-1 return is typical with this account, and you can see here that like for example this one. Let's see. As again, just want to show you how simple that is, so you can set up for it up for your own business. So you can see we optimize for purchase because Pixel is quite, seasoned. And we have $100 a day budget. We have lookalike audiences, as you can see here, combined. And we also have excluded people who are buying for low amounts. So we're only optimizing for people who are buying, for bigger amounts, like $150 as their lifetime value. So we optimize for that specific type of audience. We create lookalikes using Facebook, and then we optimize for those audiences. And so here we decided to optimize for women. But as you've seen if you include men, it's still effective. So I just want to show you the ads that we have used with this account, so you can see how you can also implement them in your own business. So that's one of the ads that we have used. As you can see, it's very, very simple. So it says unicorn dresses coming soon, pre-order here, and we give them the link. But what we also do here is we include the basically products. So we tag products, and you can do it with if you create a post from your own Facebook page, and if your Shopify account is connected to your Facebook page, then you can tag your own products in there. And so what we've done here, we've tagged products. So basically, user after checking out this ads, they can click through to the product itself and buy it right away. And so that's why we're getting very good conversion rates with this ad. And also, as you notice here, it's the ad for pre-order. So we actually do not ship products to people. We accumulate certain number of orders, and then only after that we start shipping those products to basically to the customers. And what it allows us to do is accumulate cash, so we can buy stock. We can order, the manufacturing, and then we can send those products to customers. But as you have seen, these ads are very profitable. And so, for example, if you want to see what kind of margins, like let's say you didn't have that kind of product, right? But you still want to sell something, right? So what you can do here is, for example, if you go to AliExpress and you check, for example, baby dress, right? So you can see how many different options are there for baby dresses, and you can see what are the margins on those. So let's say like this one we are selling for $38, and you can see how much you can get it for. So $30, like $7, $5, $4, $6, like you get $5, $3, even $3 you can see here. So you can see how big of the margins are on those, and even if you do like pre-order, so people can actually buy and prepay for the product. Then once you have accumulated like 100 orders or 1,000 orders, you can simply order the big bulk of those, and you can ship them to your customers. So that's kind of like one of the ways to run this and to implement this, even if you didn't have any products of your own. So if you're running like drop shipping business with Shopify or anything else, so you can see the margins of these products on these products are pretty significant. So this one is just like $2 product cost. So you can see how big of the margins are, and there are so many niches that that you can implement it in. So for example, dress and women's dresses. So you can see like $5 for the dress, $7. Like you can see the big difference in price that you can have, and how you can resell those products with a great profits. So a few more insights for you guys here. Basically, try to keep your relevance score as high as possible. It will lower your cost. So I want to show you here the results. So I want to show you here the results basically for these ads in here. So you can see the relevance scores here, like 9. This is called ads. So as I showed you, this is like lookalike audiences. So like there is like, it's called audience. People have never seen it before. And you can see how effective these are, like 9, 10, 9, 10, 9, 10. So few rules for those kind of like high relevancy scores. You need to have basically very like high contrast images. So you can see here the images are really like the colors are really bright, and so when you have like those bright colors, people will click on your ads more. And also, if you tag your products, people can also click through directly to your products. So you eliminate a lot of barriers from people like to go check your website, find the product. People can click directly to your product, and people can buy it right away. As you can see, like relevance scores are very high. The return is pretty good, and basically you can see how effective that can be. And so the higher your relevancy score is, the lower your costs will be, and the less you'll pay for advertising, the less you'll pay for purchase, the more auctions, Facebook auctions you will win, and basically the more reach you'll have, the more people will see your ads, and basically the better your Facebook ads will run, and the faster you'll grow your business. So make sure that you're running high contrast ads that people actually want to click on, and make sure that it has something enticing. So they're cute products and people want to click on them. So that's just one of the insights that you can implement in your business right now. Just find out the creatives, because people actually, people just scrolling Facebook, people scrolling Instagram, they're looking for something out of ordinary, and people, if they see something that is bright, that is nice, that is good looking, that will click on it. So make sure your ads are really nice looking, and they have the more contrast, the more colors, as many colors, as many contrasts as possible. So the next thing that you need to have before you start any advertising at all is you need to set up a maximum cost you're willing to spend to get a sale. Because, for example, I'll show you the example here. So here, for example, we have established that the minimum that we want to get, the minimum return, basically we want to get from our advertising campaigns was like 4-to-1 return on ad spend. So in these situations, basically we have turned off everything that goes beyond like 4. So if we get less than 4-to-1 return on ad spend, we simply turn it off. It will depend on our goals. So Sometimes with this account we had the like $10. If you spend more than $10 to get a sale, we'll simply turn it off. And it would depend on your goals too. So if you can spend like $20 or $50 to get a customer, that's what you can spend. That's what you can optimize for. And so that's what you need to establish before you start advertising. Because if you didn't have that number, then there is no way you can optimize your campaign, because you simply don't know where to turn it off, and it will become very stressful for you, because you'll be losing money and you'll not even know that you're losing money. So you need to have that number as quickly as possible, and learn what you can spend to get new customer in your business. So that's one of the insights that you can implement in your business. And just keep targeting simple. People overcomplicate targeting. As you've seen, we have just lookalikes, interests. We just keep it wide and let Facebook optimize. It might be different, might be a bit different for established pixels, for seasoned pixels, but still targeting. If you just keep it simple and you let Facebook optimize, that's usually very good practice, and Facebook usually does it very well. So just make sure you let Facebook optimize. You keep it wide, you keep it open, and just test whatever, just test different audiences, test different ad sets, and see, which ones resonate well with your audience. And then, simply turn off the ones that do not give you profitable returns. Leave all placements. People try to just show ads on mobile, on feeds and stuff like that. Usually I found that if you just keep it open, Facebook will still show your ads on mobiles, mostly, but they'll also optimize it for you. So at this moment of time, it's better to just keep it open. It might change in the future, but right now what I found is just keep it open and it will work out well. You might also test different placements, like mobile, desktop, in different ad sets, but just keep it separate so you see for sure what works and what doesn't. Test pre-order ads. So as I showed you, just test pre-order ads if you want to accumulate orders. They usually work well. And once you have enough orders, you can simply shop. You can simply send bulk of your product from from China, from US, whatever where you're producing your items, or you're just drop shipping them and just send them directly to your customers. And retarget your existing customers with new products and ads. So I've showed you how many ads we are showing to existing customers, different offers, different products. So we never bore them with with the same ads. And those are people that are easier to sell to, because they already bought from you, they have trust, and they want to buy more from you. So just make sure that you are you're trying to sell to your existing customers and provide them as many products, as many value as possible. And then tag your e-commerce products and ads so user can click through to them right away. As I showed you, if your Shopify store is connected to your Facebook page, you can simply tag your products in your ads so people can click through to them right away directly from your ads. And then use dynamic product catalog and retargeting. So the dynamic product catalog is one of the features of Facebook. You can set it up with simple apps, with Shopify, and basically that will set up very dynamic retargeting. So if user has seen certain ad has seen certain product on your website, Facebook will show them that exact same product as a retargeting. So this is very relevant, very high click-through rates, and very high relevance scores and very high conversion rates. So this is this is kind of what you should implement for getting more sales from your existing traffic. And also retargeting, sending the same people that have bought from you, that have visited your website, just shows them different products, shows them different offers, and once you have it only takes one good offer for you to convert a person. And so if they haven't bought from you once, it does not mean that they will not buy from you if you offer them something different and something good and with a good offer. And so several insights for scaling, guys. So basically, you need to know your numbers. and you need to know how much you're willing to spend to get new customer. That's like one of the most important things, because that's what you will optimize for. And let's say you have one ad. So just do a simple illustration here. So you have one ad that is doing well, it gets you sales for, let's say, $10 a day, $10 per purchase. So what you can do then is, let's say you have some targeting here with this ad. So what you can do then is, there are several ways of scaling those ads to, to big ad spend. So they can generate you like $100,000, $200,000 per month, like I showed you this ad account. And so what you can do then is you can duplicate the same ads, the same ad set. Reusing the same ad. But here you can test the budget per day of like, let's say $50. And on top of that, what you can also do is you can gradually increase the budget on this ad. You can increase it by like 10-20% every day. So let's say you would increase it to 12%. Then you just let it run for like 24 hours, 48 hours, and then you would increase it by another 20%. So let's say it will be like $14 now, right? And so then you gradually increase the ad spend of them, but don't try to do it like, from $10 to $50 right away, because it will simply, limit your chances of being profitable, because it will simply destroy all of the optimizations that Facebook has for this existing ad. So you just raise it very slowly and you monitor the performance. Once it goes beyond, let's say if you can only spend $20 to get a customer, if that goes beyond that number, you simply turn it off and you test something else. So, and then you test, different budgets. And then not only that, but you also test new interests that you can research. New interests and lookalike audiences. There are so many lookalike audiences that you can test, and definitely you should be testing them because you never know whichever audience will work for you. So guys, these are the main insights. Just monitor your numbers, monitor your performance. Make sure your ads are resonating with your audience and have high relevancy score and high click-through rates. Colorful, nice, cute, like all of those kind of like emotions. As you can see here in ads, we also use emoticons. So that's what you can do as well, and that's how you can also make your ads very profitable and scale your store at $100, $200, $500,000 in sales to your store every single month with Facebook ads. So guys, hope you like this video. If you like it, just subscribe to this channel. There's a button below. Like, share this video if you want, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.